best Kobe 9 colorways in my humble opinion. All right, y'all, so we got in something that I actually have not seen in a very long time. Bam! We got the Kobe 9 Protro Moonwalk in the building. Whew. Now, these are set to be releasing at the end of the month. October 30th is the actual release date, and these are gonna be retailing for $220. And the Moonwalk originally released back in 2014. And of course, with the Protros, they're always gonna take things up a step further in the quality and the build and the traction and all of that to make it a more upgraded type of sneaker. So salutes to Nike for doing that, because I honestly feel like a lot of Jordans need that, but at the same time, don't do that, Jordan brand, because y'all already costing $210, $215 now. We don't need that shit going up any higher. Let's keep in mind also, this is a Kobe 9 Elite Pro. This is not just your standard, but the Elite Pro, a low version. Check it out. It's the box, and the typical Kobe box that we've been getting. Kobe 9 Elite Low Protro Hyper Grape / White Cave Purple. And it comes in your typical box that we've been seeing these Kobe's come in for quite some time. Of course, though, you got that fly knit type of material going on. You got the carbon fiber. This is definitely more so in the realm of a basketball player, but it also is still aesthetically pleasing. The Moonwalker name, of course, comes from the inspiration of Michael Jackson and the Moonwalk and the way he was on the dance floor, the same way Kobe was on the court doing his thing as well with these with his crazy overall moves. The Moonwalk also even has a little bit of an Easter egg on the bottom. You can see the actual rock type of texture that is on the actual outsole itself, and it's a translucent outsole but with the rock texture going on, and you can see like the footprint of Kobe alongside with it. So they say what makes this actually like a Protro is the enhanced cushioning that's utilized on it. Still maintains the lightweight fly knit and these carbon fiber plates that are really good for locking down if you're someone that wants to ball. For me personally, like I stated before, this is more of just rocking these with some sweatpants. And of course, they say that you have some improved comfort and responsiveness to go along with this. Now, the Kobe 9s, for the most part, have not really been hitting like that, guys. Like, they've been sitting, which is not bad. I'm saying that to say that I think that the Kobe's are gonna start being a little bit more available. So keep your eyes and ears peeled. Now, this particular pair I've seen going for like $250 to like $270 right now. That price may stay up. And these in particular are probably going to move for the most part. But the Kobe 9, the What Does, the Christmas joints, a couple of sizes on those actually lingered and was sitting around. So just be on the lookout. I do, however, think these will move, but I do think that the Kobe, I guess you could say, hype is starting to slow down so that other people out there that really want these shoes are going to be able to have them and be able to do what they want to do. Now, I'm going to be doing a full-on in-depth review on this shoe as well, because I don't have a Kobe 9 Elite on the channel, and I would definitely want to just break this down even more as much as possible, get more technical as possible. Another thing that they did upgrade that I see is featured here as well, that they featured on the Halo, is the actual insole, which that shit grips onto you like that grip tight, you feel me? You know what I mean, fellas. That grip tight, she got that grip, you feel me? It gripped like that. Like, I remember trying to put these on and my socks were like not even allowing me to put them all the way in because of that material that they utilize, which is like little strobes of, I guess you could say almost rubber that's featured in there that just gives you extra traction within the shoe itself. And you're not moving, or it's not meant your feet just float around. Everything is like locked and compact. This is a solid basketball shoe at the end of the day. It is more so of a basketball shoe over just an aesthetic shoe, but it can be done with the proper type of fit overall. Now, these type of shoes were very popular, of course, back in 2013, 2014, 2015, wearing them just as that is. But with trends nowadays and the way people are rocking their shoes and their clothes, people have been stepping away from the basketball sneakers. People have been leaving the basketball sneakers on the court rather than rocking. Something like this would have been picked up by anybody and rocked by anybody back in 2014. Now, people like, bro, I ain't trying to walk that shit. You know, they passed up on the KDs, they passed up on the LeBron 9s. It's weird as how trends and how people's mind change, but I think that has a lot to do also with the youth as well. The youth growing up, they're more so inclined to grab shoes like the chunky jellyfish and shit like that. But I understand it from both ends at the end of the day. Like, this is a shoe that I would rock with some sweats, you feel me? I might rock them like that, maybe some jeans, but I'm not really pressed. Like, I'm not putting these on for some jeans. I'm rocking them with some shorts, with some nice socks, sample socks, or probably some just regular. It has to make sense. I ain't gonna lie. The Kobe 9s, they look good, but it just has to make sense at the end of the day. That also being said, $220 is the price point. It is expensive. You are getting upgraded Protro materials. That's different than what you get with Jordan Brand and stuff like that. So I can understand where some people can be like, hell no, some people be like, yeah. But at the end of the day, these are going to move, in my humble opinion. These are gonna sell out. These are going to sell out. I think it's a nostalgic shoe. And if they don't, hey, more power to you. Get your pair if you wanted it. It's been 11 years since this shoe last retroed. I think that also will play a part. And there's a lot more Kobe's coming out as well. So if you don't hit on this, you may be able to hit on another one. But be on the lookout for these October 30th. These were supposed to had dropped, but they just got pushed back. Now these are dropping on the 30th. Some people say it's a Halloween shoe. We also, of course, got the Jordan 1 Low Voodoo alternate. So if you haven't already, we just did a video on this, but these are also dropping that same week on October 29th, and these are gonna be retailing for $165. This and that are two of Nike's premier Halloween type of shoes or sneakers. These are still being wrapped around that Halloween overall drop. These, of course, are an alternate version of the version that dropped back in 2022, which me personally, I actually like those a little bit more, but these are just as fire. And I honestly think a lot of people are gonna actually like these a little bit more. Now they got this weird color alongside with it. The color is being called Regency Purple and Vapor Green. The Regency Purple is one of these because there's a lot of purple. I would say maybe it's this one, right? This particular color. You got the green on the back, upside down Nike Air on the tag, and upside down Jordan on the back as well. And then when you flip it up, one of the shoes say Voodoo, and then the other one has Zion's name on it. So very dope overall. These do come with 3 additional sets of laces. Now, I'm a little bummed out because the originals came with like 2 yarn sets of laces. These 3 sets of laces are all waxed. One is green, one is black, and one is like gray. And then you have the yarn set right here, which I think is honestly the best version of these overall. But I guess Nike's cutting corners, bro. They finessing. They just straight up finessing. And if you guys know when it comes to the Voodoos, the both shoes are technically different in the overall colors and everything. You got like this gray here, this here, but that's not the same as on this portion. Like the toe box colors are different. The back portions of the shoes are different. They swapped them out and moved them all around. You got stitching right here, but that stitching's not here, but you got stitching there. You got stitching on the inside right there, but that stitching is not on here. However, on the swoosh, you got the stitches there that mimic that. And then you also got the little Voodoo guy on the front. Insoles also feature the same Voodoo and Zion look as well. These are fire though, in my humble opinion. Like, I'm on the fence whether I'm gonna pick them up. I'm gonna be honest. Still have my original 2022 pair, which I think, in my opinion, I think the contrast and the differences of color make this shoe pop more, where this one just blends in. Like, the colors are all very, very similar to one another. So I think that kind of just turns it off a little bit, in my humble opinion. But, you know, I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know about that down below. Like, are you rocking with this one more or this one? But this is Nike Halloween overall. And then the last shoe that we actually talked about is actually a Nike Book 1 Scorpion, decked out in a full Scorpion overlay or laser engraving. It's crazy. It's all glow in the dark, patent leather with iridescent rainbow effect. It's crazy, bro. It's one of the best books. I would say the best book, I would say so far. If I had to rank book 1s, I'm going to give it to the Scorpion. It's inspired by his zodiac sign, which is a Scorpio, and it drops on October 24th. On the retail on those are $145 or $150. It's all patent leather, glow in the dark. They're crazy. They're crazy. But yeah, y'all, let me know y'all thoughts and opinions down below. Like, what are y'all rocking with for the Halloween's drop for Nike? We kind of had like a little bit of a Ozempic type of Halloween drop list, in my humble opinion. Like, it ain't hitting the same, but at the same time, people wasn't buying them Halloween shoes like that either way. I do though like these. These are probably one of the better Halloween drops. And even though this is dropping on the 30th, it has the Halloween vibes overall. You feel me? So very nice. And it's iconic. 11 years. It's coming back, man. Let me know down below in the comment section. I love y'all. Peace.